We are on?
Yes.
All right. Hi, I'm Laura with Rethunk Junk by Laura. Welcome to Thursdays at 3-ish. Heavy on the ish side today, sorry. I'm sure it's someone else's fault, it's not mine. I'm not sure whose, but we'll place blame later. We're going to start today with our Thursdays at... Yeah?
We might as well wait for people to get on.
We're already late.
Well, they're later.
Well,
you
if
got
we
3
came on and
people
we weren't
watching.
on.
4 people.
Okay, if those 4 people are important, let's roll with it.
They
Okay,
are.
so we're going to do the Thursdays at 3 Customer Creations winners and... Do what?
Leah.
Oh, yeah.
First-
Okay.
Leah
First
says hi
Kate's
and so
gonna
does
say hello.
Amy. I'm struggling to talk today.
Don't do that. Okay, first winner is Wendy Johnson. You got a $35 credit. Put it in the notes when you place an order, and we will credit $35. She did not take a before picture. We're a little disappointed there, but she rethunked an old water-stained faded bedroom set. Look how fabulous this is. Are you ready? Bum, 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 bum. Pretty, huh?
Ooh,
I know.
very pretty.
Yay, Wendy. Woohoo! So you got a $35 credit. All right. Moving on.
You have highs from Deborah, Lynn,
Hey, Deborah.
Karen,
Hey, Lynn. Hey, Karen.
Amy, Connie,
Hey, Amy.
Kimberly,
Hey,
Dee
Connie.
Dee,
Hey, Kimberly.
and
Hey, Dee Dee.
Suzette.
And here's Suzette. Awesome. I said hello to everyone. Okay, so this is... Should have asked you. Okay, this is Jen Sling. $35 credit. She painted fabric. There's what she started with. And do we want to see how she ended? Dun, 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 dun. And the final is...
Oh, that turned out great.
Isn't that
Ooh,
pretty?
That turned out really cool.
And while we're talking about Jen's fabulous
I love
product,
her dog.
her painted furniture. Yeah, I knew you'd see that. Her painted fabric. Let me just go over the steps real quick for those of you who have asked some questions recently. Spray your piece with 80% water, 20% fabric softener. That's partially to wet the fabric a little bit. You don't have to get it sopping wet. And partially so when friends say to Jen, hey, that looks awesome. Did you paint that? She doesn't have to say, yes, it only took me 32 quarts. She can say, yes, it was so quick and easy. Put your first coat on, sand it. That makes it soft and smooth. Put your next coat on, sand it. You don't have to seal it, but just make sure that you're applying enough that it covers and that you sand in between coats to get it soft. She actually shared a picture of the half and half phase. And you can see what a difference the paint makes. The difference in the color, obviously, that's what paint does. Duh.
Glare of the light.
Oh,
My head
is that better?
above it.
Is that better?
Yeah. Much better.
So those are generic instructions for painting fabric. So, and she did a fabulous job.
I just painted 2 fabric things in our house.
Yes, you did. Tell them what you painted, Katie.
I painted a rocking chair and some bar stools that have fabric seats.
She did, and she did a wonderful job.
Amy says you look gorgeous in that color. Robin
Oh,
says
thank
hello
you.
from Chattanooga.
No.
you.
We're not saying hi to anybody apparently today. We're just moving
What-
on.
why
We're
Why?
not going to say
Why are we
hello.
not, why are we not
I'm
saying hello?
joking.
I'm saying hello
Lori
to her.
says hello. That bedroom suite is gorgeous.
It wasn't that pretty? She did a good job. This one,
That was also her first time ever using paint.
I know, that's fun. It always amazes me what people do their first
Yeah,
time.
repeat.
The first time using paint was the bedroom set. That's crazy awesome. This is not a winner. So sorry because I think they've won before. If you haven't won before, just email me and yell at me and, or maybe
can't
they're...
win
No. Or maybe they're a retailer. I don't know. I should have asked you.
No.
Ernie and Becky Davis. Ernie and Becky Davis.
They did one before, but they're not really.
Well, they do phenomenal stuff, and I see their name a lot. So this is... Well, it's hard to show. I'll just show both of them together. I can't do really before and after. This is their... I'm amazed at the prep. I've scrubbed and scrubbed the grout on a 53-year-old fireplace with cleaners of every kind, and as you can see in the top view, it just wasn't getting much better. So I decided to try prep on it. What a difference. This stuff never fails me. Wow. So, can you see the top?
What am I supposed to be looking
Yeah,
at? Your
the
hands
grout.
are in the way,
The
Mom.
grout
Lift it
on the
up.
top.
Covering up.
I can't cover it.
Well, will you lift the?
All right, there's the grout. Look how horrible and nasty. And then enter prep. Dun 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 dun.
Wow.
Yeah. Prep's fabulous.
See, I'm using prep on our kitchen floor too to remove grout. as
Yes,
well.
but she won't send me any pictures of that, so I can't show you that. It's
I thought I
phenomenal,
did
but
send
she
them. I sent them
no.
twice.
No. Okay,
I'll take
last
pictures. I don't
one.
have very many befores.
Last one. I took this picture. Oh shoot. Okay, this is her piece, and this is phenomenal. And the reason I chose this was because of what she said, which I did not copy. So, Jill, can you look really quick a picture from George Crystal Crucell? George Crystal Crucell. On the Q&A page.
I'm looking it up.
Yes, please. So, and most of us would have been like, okay, that looks phenomenal. Like, there's probably all kinds of hearts because that's a phenomenal dresser. She did it in Deep Ocean, I'm pretty sure. But then she used some of the washes. Look what happened. Ready?
Oh, you want the picture? Or what do you want me to
No, I have the picture. I want the description of what she did to it. Ready? Here we go. Oh, that is right. So what she said was originally painted this Deep Ocean and did gold in the detail. It always seemed unfinished to me. I had no clue what to do, so we went shopping. I got the new Black Pearl and the vintage whitewash and added it, and then watered down some Midnight and Patriot into separate washes and started layering those, and then tied it all together with final Deep Ocean wash. She went way overboard on that. She should have just used, no, I'm just kidding. But look how fantastic.
Yeah, it looks really great.
Yeah, it really, really looks phenomenal, and I didn't think I did another close-up, but yeah, right there. So she did a phenomenal job. That looks absolutely fabulous using the washes. And that's one of the things we're going to do today. Fabulous little segue, right? Do what?
It looks like a picture.
It does look like a picture from the catalog.
Katie Spence did a little wavy hand.
Wavy right
Jennifer
back.
said she's taking a break from her current Rethunk project to catch you live.
Yay!
Dee Mobley says, miss running into you at Woodstock Market. Great to see you.
Thank you. That's so nice, Dee.
Beverly Jones can't wait to get the paint she ordered today. And I think we're
She's
caught
going to
up.
have to because we can't do it any quicker. Just kidding. Will you do me a favor and flip this around? Let me actually tell you about
Well,
that
let's
side,
take
though.
that
Yeah.
film, what you did.
So what we're doing is this side is blank and we haven't done it. So right here, we're adding paper with the gunk. Do what? Oh, I thought you were being grossed out by my butt right in your face. So we're adding the paper, and then we're adding, actually, there is a little setup of all the products we're using today. So get that real quick before we start.
Right here.
Because I thought maybe that would be a smart thing to do. We already painted our piece sandstone and trimmed it with cotton. We're gonna gunk the paper on. Had somebody today on the site saying they'd never heard of gunk. Oh, I've not done my job. And then we're gonna use Black Pearl wash over it. So this is our paper, and what I was gonna ask you to do is hand me a piece of paper that I haven't done the
Oh, this.
wash on. Yeah. You can see the paper looks more vintage. Really cool with the wash over it. And then we put the wash here, blah, blah, blah. So Tom's gonna flip this around so we can work on the other side. Flip her away, Tom. Flip it.
So you want to work from over here?
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Well, if I'm working over
No,
here,
I
it's a
think
private
not
thing that we
going
can see me.
Well, the lights are.
She's very good at not getting you on camera.
I tried to avoid getting people in the camera that don't want
She
to
does
see.
good. Okay, first we're going to carefully and painstakingly measure our paper, which means for this piece, we're going to put it here, and we're going to hold it here, and then we're going to go like this.
Did you just use your nail to cut the paper?
Oh my God.
Yes.
Mom!
What? What's wrong with that?
Yours
There's
is
nothing
sharp
wrong with
nails.
that.
Done.
Remind me never to get up you upset.
Yeah.
They're not sharp.
Oh,
They're
Lord.
rounded. They're not even sharp.
I don't have any nails. I could not
grief.
have done that.
I'm
Okay.
sorry, ma'am. You cannot get on the plane with those fingers.
That was not supposed. Well, it is an impressive way to do it, right? How fast is this? Okay. One more repeat for all those of you who didn't see it before. Dun, 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 dun.
That's weird.
How is that weird?
I got one toenail that could do that.
All right. Got our paper cut to exactly the right size.
Sarah Gillespie says that's awesome.
It is awesome. It's totally awesome. Thank you, Sarah. Okay, this is the hard part to get off. The dumb little perforated. I'm just going to use it like I did before. Okay, so we're going to call it faded. We're going to start with gunk. Sorry, Katie, let me get the gunk here.
Okay.
Gunk is our... Just step on your shoe.
Yes, you did,
I'm
but it's
sorry.
okay.
My soda made it into the video.
Gunk is our, decoupage medium. So easy to use. Here's all you gotta do.
I got a little bit of your head, Jill. I'm sorry.
Her head looks great. Okay.
It's the rest of
No, that wasn't what I meant. Okay, there's our gunk. We're gonna take the brush and brush it on. And you're just gonna cover the entire section here.
Oh, Sarah also said you don't need pepper spray with those nails.
They really aren't all that sharp. I'll scratch you later, Tom. You can tell everything they're not that sharp.
Lynn Daniel wants to know if you can gunk over photos.
Yes, we've got it. Almost ours. So is somebody posted Cindy who's phenomenal, posted earlier that you can use it as a great photo transfer. That it's easier than Mod Podge. And we're going to use it and do a photo transfer, not next week, but the week after. Put it on your calendars. Okay, so we're putting it on, rubbing it on. If there are wrinkles, the trick is sit it in the sunshine or lower your standards and deal with the wrinkles. Okay, down
We
there.
usually lower our standards.
Usually we do.
Where'd you find that paper? It matches your sandstone perfectly.
Doesn't it? Okay, zoom in on where I found the paper.
Ow.
That's the paper pack it came in, and that paper pack comes from Walmart. There are some scary paper packs. Be careful, but this one's good. Okay.
Did I mess up the light when I cooked it?
Then I know I'm overlapping, so I'm putting this here because I know I'm overlapping the two sheets because I'm not going to cut them and piece them and all that because in the long run, it doesn't really matter. If you're OCD, you can, but that's just easier. Okay. All the way down to the end. Back up here. Rub, rub, rub.
You didn't match up your thing.
I said I'm not worried about it this time.
Oh, sorry.
There are
I
people that are
wasn't
OCD that will. I'm not going to this time. But you can. Alright. Then we're going to give the whole thing one coat to seal it on there. And that's all there is to it. Now the problem, Tom, is this needs to be dry ASAP so we can
Flip around
black
to the
pearl
other
it.
side.
Right, black pearl it.
Well, black pearl it again.
Well, I guess I could and make it a shade darker.
Because it's going to take a minute until it's dry, isn't it?
All right, we'll flip it around. Well, but let me stand it up.
What?
And let me do. Well, I want to show them this, the grading on the front.
Oh,
But the difference it makes just to.
Don't get me. Don't get me on the video. Don't
I'll
get me.
zoom in on the logo sign there.
focus on the logo.
I'm gonna take linen because I think linen's what I used before. I don't remember because I did the rest of this cabinet a while ago. And
There you go, sweet
look at
princess.
the front doors. One of them I have dry brushed the linen on. One of them I have not. Look at the difference it makes to brush that grading. Can you hear me over there?
I don't know if they can hear you from the camera behind the thing or not. But I'm getting it.
All right. So this side, step back just a little bit actually. Tom, move out of the way.
How far back do
You can see it.
There you go. So you see the difference.
Mhm.
Okay. So I'm just gonna put some paint on my brush. Not a lot. Get a little bit off. Fabulous difference, right? Are people saying, ooh,
Yeah, you
yeah,
got lots of hearts on it.
that's great.
Some of them are saying they liked it better brown. What are you going to do now?
I'm going to say, I'm really sorry. On your piece, you don't have to do this. There are always people that are going to like other things other than what I do better. That's a given.
Nobody even said that.
A
so.
given. Well, no, I knew that without it. Still. Where is my sandwich next time? Time to grab it?
You're missing a pull on this door, Mom.
Yeah, it was with us since before the move. So,
It was in my office.
it was in Jill's office. She lost the pull. But I'll probably replace both of them anyway. Leave the doors open too. Yeah, it's been with us for a while. We got the center. Okay, we're going to distress now. And then hopefully, well, that of course that side's not even getting the fan.
Is that the one you just did?
Yes. Okay, so we're going to distress. This is the sander I use. Woo. This is woo. This is the sander I use. 80 grit sandpaper. Peels off. Velcro's on. Way fabulous, way easy. I like the cordless, but you can get the non-cordless for like 29 bucks at Home Depot.
Moving your hands down.
I just said it. I said Home Depot. Almost. really been good. Okay, up here, I'm going to try and get in this little crack. And it's going to mess up, but I'm not stressed. Okay, I'm not stressed because, where's my sandstone? Oh, here's some. Because all you gotta do is get your sandstone back out.
Sorry for making you.
It's okay.
And touch it up. Look, there's a brush here.
Get what you're doing here.
Who left a brush here? Can you get it?
Yeah.
There we go. So if you're distressed and you see something you don't like, you can always come back in and fix it. Anything else dumb? Okay, here's another question people have asked. This is sandstone. Driftwood does it a little bit, and I don't know what else does. You're gonna have to really zoom in, Katie. If you're distressing this, see there's just a tiny bit of a yellow tone right there? Does everybody see that?
Yeah.
Yes, Laura, we see it.
At least I can see it.
Sometimes there's a green that comes out when you're using driftwood. So if you're having that issue, do this same thing. Just take a brush with not a lot of paint on it. Okay, if I was really stressed, let me get more paint off. And there were larger areas, you can just go over the whole area and erase the green. Now, we don't see that, right? Well, now you
If
see
you're gonna
the,
wash it, you
I
can
missed
see it
the
anyway.
beginning. Is there a reason the wallpaper isn't lined up right?
is there a reason the... Yes, because I have very low standards. We were going fast. You can always line it up.
That's
We
called
just
a
are
Rethunk
slapping it on. No.
Fail.
I don't want everybody to have to stand here while I cut and measure, and it's the general idea that we're giving you on Thursdays at 3. So you can totally have more of a spirit of excellence.
Can you paint marble?
You can paint marble. Yes, you
Wait.
can. What? You can't paint marble? Well, don't do a countertop, but on a furniture piece. That's
Oh, yeah,
exactly
the
what
top-
we're
yeah,
doing
yeah,
for
the
next
top.
week. This has a marble top. We're going to paint it next week. So, great question. All right, any other questions that don't involve how come I didn't do anything with the spirit of excellence?
No, but Stephanie says, hello, I'm so excited. Oh no, it went away. I'm so excited I have my first dunking project this weekend.
Yay!
Perfect.
What are you doing? Oh, she's doing a piece like this? All right, we're going to put the black pearl on now. So that was fixing that. And let's get the black pearl. Let's get the wash. Do you want to turn it again, Tom, down so I can...
It's not what I
Lay
want.
it
It's
down.
what you want, dear.
Will you lay this down?
Yes, I will.
Thank you. All right.
I really didn't want to lay it down, but I'm gonna do
We
it.
have
Jack.
4 new washes. Black pearl, which is what we're using today. Warm stone, which is absolutely gorgeous.
Grab that
Um,
so it doesn't slam down.
Warm stone, sea glass, and vintage white. Was gonna use the warm stone today, but thought it might blend in too much and wanted more of a difference when I did what I was doing. So that's why we're using black pearl.
Thank
'Cause
you
it's-
for moving that. That was facing at me and I was freezing.
Well, it was blowing over you, and the place was smelling.
If you
Hey.
would eat a cheeseburger, Katie, and put some weight on, you would not be cold all the time.
Leslie says, can't wait to see this piece washed. I'm so excited to use wash.
Yay!
And Stephanie said she was doing a coffee bar.
Oh, that'll be fun. Okay. Sterling
Noah
it
said
up.
hi to me. Hello, Noah.
Sterling it just a little bit, but it is supposed to be runny. It's a runny product. So, one of the things I'm going to get,
You forget to shake it.
rag in case I get too much. Rag. Okay, here we go. I'm going to put it on the paper first. Well, no, I'm not. I'm going to let that dry a few more minutes. Brush on.
Wash
This-
on, wash off.
This alleviates the need to seal anything because this has sealer in it. WASH stands for, go ahead, Tom.
Wax, alternative, sealer, and hardener.
And it does really get hard. We had
What?
somebody call the other day. They could not get it, somebody spilled it on the floor. They
Yeah.
could not get it off their floor. So you'll want to maybe use a
It is
tarp or,
tough stuff.
yeah. Okay. Katie, zoom in a little bit. I'm going to do it over the cotton. Because right now that looks a little harsh white. But once we, ooh, look at how pretty. Okay, I don't want that on my brush because I want to brush it and have it, see, I want to brush it and have it even. So I took a little bit off. Any questions while we're doing this?
I got my order of all the washes today in white sage. Can't wait to play.
Yay! Oh, white sage is a great color.
That was Connie Diebler? Diebler? I'm bad at pronouncing names. I'm sorry.
You may be right on my man.
Okay. In a minute, we're going to slap it on the paper.
Everybody likes it, Mom.
Yay, good.
They said it's lovely and gorgeous over
It would
cotton.
be sad if they didn't. Really, really sad. Okay, we're getting ready to do the paper now. Do what?
You're getting your paper already, if that matters.
No, not really. Because I'm getting ready to get all of it now. Now, if it bubbles, that's because I put it on wet over wet. But, again, sticking it in the sunshine. This should have dried longer than it did. But I love what it does over the paper. Gives it a real vintage look. And you can also come in with, which I brought over instead of walking back. Okay, see, we're just, isn't it fabulously easy? It's so easy.
Oh, she said the E is silent.
Dibbler.
Yeah, so Diebler.
Dibbler. Connie Dibbler.
Well,
Can't see anybody out there was
you're
wondering.
gonna feel bad.
What?
She said if it is, you're really going to feel bad.
Oh, well, that's what, I don't know.
All right.
What color wash is this?
This is Black Pearl.
If I have offended someone, I apologize.
He does
I have
that.
I have a habit of offending women on a regular basis, and I apologize. I am in the
Katie
wrong.
and I would like to attest to that for sure.
I'm in the
Yep.
wrong business.
Okay.
My 13-year-old came to me for advice the other day. I said 3 words, and she said, stop right there. Where's Mom? True story.
I got to have some value at home.
And I was giving great advice. I was right getting ready to set her life straight.
I'm sure you were, honey. Okay, Katie, come over to this side and let me show them on the
Oop.
paper over here.
Is the wash a good choice for a dresser top? Can it go on top of raw wood or does it have to go over paint?
It can totally go on raw wood. We've done it on raw wood and it's really, really pretty. It might take a few more coats.
You missed this.
Yeah, I'm not doing that section.
Oh,
I'm going to do it in a minute, but right now I'm talking
Why am I
about something
coming
else.
this way?
of
Yes,
course you're not.
all the way around here with me.
We always want one little section that's not done.
Okay, so once it's dry, you can add additional coats. If I wanted to come in here with a tiny brush and put some more in the corners so it looked like it was really aged on the edges. I don't know if you can see that with the camera or not. So you can kind of layer and play with where you've got it. See, it's darker on those edges there. Can you tell or not?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can? Okay. So you can make it look as aged as you want. You can also come in and put it a little bit more on, like down here on the woodwork,
Or this spot right here
on
where
the
you
inset.
missed.
I'm not doing that spot because I'm going to tell them one of the problems with the wash.
Why would you tell them a problem?
I'm going to tell them how to fix an issue if they do something wrong with your fabulous wash. Yeah.
Connie said no offense taken, and Johnny Williams says I kind of miss Tom's stupid pointer.
Oh, Johnny.
Hey,
And I was just thinking about you this morning. Happy thoughts. Okay.
Where's pointy?
Here's the only thing you got to watch.
We'll use the real finger.
You got paint on your fingers.
So, work a section at a time.
That ain't paint.
When I was doing it earlier, I was kind of thinking in my brain half. I'm doing half and not doing half. So I did half and I stopped right here. You can see? Now it's going to be a little tricky for me to actually feather that in. Those little marks right there. That's why you need to work a section at a time. But the fix is, you can also wipe it off. And I love that. Tom doesn't like me to use a rag. But like, if I'm doing this, and I can wipe off so that it's just like on the edges.
I like that look.
Yeah, I do too. It's really cool. Yeah, you gotta do it before it dries because it's dry there
Of
now.
course you did.
Now,
Your mama liked it.
the way to fix this little section is just from here to here, nowhere else, but just from here to here, paint the sandstone again. Then when it's dry, wash that whole section. It's a whole lot easier to do than trying to feather in and match right here. It'll look a whole lot more even. So that's one of the options you got. And actually, unless people have questions, that's it. We painted it linen, painted it sandstone, trimmed it with cotton, gunked the paper on, and then used Black Pearl wash over it. The top of this, as you can see, there is no top on it right now. The top of this is marble, and we're gonna paint the marble next week and show you a new technique. So you'll be sure to join in next week. Woohoo! Part 2. And we'll finish this puppy up so it looks fabulous. So any questions before we go?
No, but Lynette says I do not, in capital letters, miss Tom's pointer. So
I'm with Lynette.
No.
Sorry, Johnny. I'm with Lynette. So thank you. Yeah. It was a little aggressive, Lynette, but I'm right there with you, so it's all good.
Next week there's going to be 4 pointers.
You're going to be in the parking
Super
lot
pointer.
then.
Super
You'll be
pointer.
in the parking lot. Thank you so much for joining us. Be sure and join us next week, because next week we're doing the marble top to this. The week after that, we're doing a fabulous photo transfer thing with the gunk. And hopefully, if we can work it out, have a special guest with us. So,
What do we do
Question.
on November
Yes.
the 3rd?
I assume you can paint washover cabinets to darken them?
you can. It's not going to darken them really quickly. The 2 problems with using the washover cabinets, I might recommend the stain top over cabinets because you get more bang for your wood. Over just cabinets to darken them, not over
Or is it
paint.
painted cabinets?
If you're painting and you want to use this over the paint,
That's
fabulous.
what it's designed for.
Right, no, but I wasn't done.
Oh.
The reason I was saying, the way Katie read the question, I envisioned you have oak cabinets and you want to put the black pearl over them to make them darker. That's going to be tricky because the washes are translucent. They're made for you to really see the project through there. If you're looking to darken a cabinet without painting it, I'd look at stain top first because it's going to be less coats. The other problem with the stain top or the wash on cabinets, and people have done it, is you just have to remember it's a little drippy. So just be careful because it's thin like a traditional stain is. They're thin products. If you're talking about will it work over paint to darken it, absolutely. We just did a video last week
She
where I
says-
used them on my, I'm not done talking
Sorry.
to her. I'm just kidding. Where I used them on my cabinets. So yes ma'am, clarify.
She said they're stained cabinets.
Okay, so see, she wants to put that over them to make the stain a little darker.
Yeah.
So I would go with stain top, look at that first.
Depends on how dark you want to go.
Okay, here's Tom's answer. Order them both. See what you like better. That we get an extra sale, right? So just
No,
send us,
they'll call in after 3.
right?
Yeah.
Email me a picture, Laura at rethunkjunkbylaura.com, and tell me what you're wanting to get to, and I'd be happy to tell you. Yes.
And Ernie Becky Davis?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, she said, did you see how amazing the prep worked on my fireplace grout? Amazing.
You were late. We focused on you. We talked about you. We showed pictures of you. Well, not you, but your fireplace. Yes, totally saw how well the prep worked. It was amazing. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, go back to the beginning of the video and watch. Just tell on yourself, you're late. Okay, any other questions? All right, thank you so much. I'm not going to tell you what we're doing the next 2 weeks because Tom's already made fun of me, but we got great plans for the next 2 weeks. Do what?
Where's the question? Did you do the done?
What's the question?
Scrap of paper?
With scrapbook paper? That's what this is, a scrapbook paper. Yes. Yeah, if you want to focus in on what we got again. We got that one at Walmart for $5. So, all right. Thank you so much for joining us. We truly appreciate it. The next 2 weeks are going to be really fun. We already have it planned. I'm so excited. Happy rethunking.